Ka showroom kali bathmai jangka Tata Motors Keladon haga jylla mentah. Wan saka Frank Motors like goringi Shillong.
Office jong District Child Protection Unit West Khasi Hills District haringkat ke jesnok tilang bat ko office jong Deputy Commissioner West Khasi Hills District kumjoru bat ko office jong District Social Welfare Officer West Khasi Hills District mentaga sngi galapin long ya ga jelang ke bekerpang na ga benta ban ai jenghikai syaki samla ya ka balatip ru kum ka awareness program on substance abuse. Hagate ka jialang ikong CR Sangma EAC West Khasi Hills District ilong kum ikong san balasinran langru ya ite ikong san do ba en Marwen Vice President ka Nongston College baledon langru kiwe ki officer ki bagentup ya uba W Shabong District Child Protection Officer West Khasi Hills District kong Viwar District Social Welfare Officer West Khasi Hills District. Ya ketiga jialang lapin long hapo Conference Hall Nongston College kabadon hamau klam nong pendeng balapin ya ketiga jialang do uba B Kurba Protection Officer. Ha ketiga jialang ka balingkot la donru ka jenghikai ka bakerpang ya ki khun samla ha ka ba ki nong hikai ki lawan kerpang na kitnat office baper kuntup na katnat pulit katnat ka kot ka khia chailine kripa bat kiwei.
Very casually. Sometimes someone is bored, so you want to try something new. And sometimes some of your friends will say, let's try this, let's do this, sometimes to feel good. And some of the people who have been addicted, they use these substances to feel better when they're having problems, like the Vice Principal had mentioned about it. Sometimes it's because of depression, sometimes it's because of stress, because sometimes we feel that as young adults, young children cannot have problems, but everyone has problems, even at your age, thinking about jobs, thinking about your studies, and it's a very stressful time. But just remember, before you think about using drugs or becoming addicted to these substances, think about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. What would your life be? If you choose to use drugs now, what will your choices lead you to? Because your life will not end today. We have far to go. So think about 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, will you be happy with the decisions that you have made? And sometimes when your friends ask you to do something, it's very difficult to say no to friends, no? Because when they ask you something, you always want to say yes. Sometimes we feel like it's easy to say no to friends and it's easier to say no to strangers, but it's not like that. Sometimes it takes much more courage to say no to friends. And when it comes to drugs, I hope that all of you will always have the courage to say no. And even if you're bored, and even if you have, some kind of problems, you're struggling with things, always remember to channel your energy positively. That's why we have hobbies. Have hobbies. Hobbies are so important. It will help you to channelize your energy in a more positive way. And thanks to the Khmer Creative Society for that wonderful song as well. And music is always such a good way to channel your energy. So remember, there's always a better way to deal with your problems and your boredom apart from drugs. And once you become addicted to something, once that becomes your habits, remember that these habits will start defining your action, will start defining who you are. And it's not only personal. Remember that drugs are far-reaching. The impact of drugs are far-reaching because it will not only affect you personally, it will affect your family, it will affect society, it will affect community. And please remember that it is illegal. Remember that there are legal implications to this. Use of drugs is illegal, and you will find that out in the technical session as well. And not subjecting to any religion as such, but always remember that your body is the living temple of God. So it is your responsibility to take care of your body, to take care of yourself. So with